On June 30, 2024, the tranquility of a summer day in Gongyi, Henan Province, was shattered. A Tianlong 3 rocket, developed by the private Chinese company Space Pioneer, unexpectedly ignited during a ground test. The rocket, still tethered to the launch pad, veered off course. It crashed in the nearby hills, creating a fiery spectacle that sent shockwaves through the region. Thankfully, no casualties were reported. However, the incident served as a stark reminder of the inherent risks associated with space exploration. It also brought into sharp focus the safety concerns that have long shadowed China's ambitious space program. The Tianlong 3 crash was not an isolated incident. It was the latest in a series of uncontrolled rocket booster falls near Chinese villages. These incidents stem from a combination of factors, including launch site selection and rocket design choices. While China has celebrated remarkable achievements in space, the June 2024 event underscored the need for enhanced safety protocols and greater transparency. The incident ignited a flurry of international concern and domestic scrutiny. It raised questions about the safety measures in place. It also raised questions about the environmental impact of China's rapidly accelerating space program. The June 2024 incident was not the first time falling rocket parts have caused alarm in China. For years, residents living near launch sites have witnessed rocket stages and debris plummeting back to Earth. The most serious incident occurred in 1996. A Long March 3B rocket crashed into a village near the Xichang Launch Center. This resulted in officially reported casualties. However, the actual number remains a subject of debate. These incidents have instilled a sense of unease among communities situated in the projected debris paths. The fear is palpable. The sight of a massive rocket soaring through the sky is both awe-inspiring and anxiety-inducing. The knowledge that parts of that rocket will eventually fall back to Earth with limited control over their trajectory weighs heavily on the minds of those living below. China's space program has long prioritized secrecy and national prestige. This has often come at the expense of transparency and public safety. The government has faced criticism for its handling of past incidents. It has been accused of downplaying the risks and underreporting casualties. The lack of open communication has only amplified the anxieties of communities living in the shadow of China's space ambitions. To understand the recurring issue of falling rocket debris, it's crucial to examine the geographical and strategic factors influencing China's choice of launch sites. The Xichang Satellite Launch Center, located in the mountainous Sichuan province, serves as China's primary launch facility. Its inland location offers protection from potential attacks. This is a significant consideration for a nation that has historically viewed its space program through a lens of national security. However, this strategic advantage comes at a price. The inland location necessitates rocket stages falling over land. This poses inherent risks to populated areas. Unlike coastal launch sites, where spent rocket stages can be directed towards the ocean, launches from Xichang inevitably result in debris raining down on Chinese territory. This geographical constraint highlights the difficult trade-off China has made. Prioritizing national security by locating its primary launch site inland has created an unavoidable safety concern for communities living in the vicinity. It underscores the need for China to prioritize the development of rockets that can either be safely guided to remote areas or designed to break up into smaller, less hazardous debris upon re-entry. China's space program has seen remarkable progress over the past few decades. From launching their first manned mission in 2003 to the recent successful landing of the Chang'e lunar probes, their achievements have been nothing short of extraordinary. With ambitious plans to build a space station by 2022 and even explore Mars, China is undoubtedly cementing its place as a major player in the new space race. In July 2020, China launched its first independent mission to Mars, named Tianwen-1. The mission aimed to orbit, land, and rove on the Red Planet, marking a significant milestone in China's space exploration efforts. Tianwen-1 successfully entered Mars's orbit in February 2021, and its rover, Zhurong, landed on the Martian surface in May. This achievement placed China among the few nations to land and operate a rover on Mars, showcasing its growing capabilities in deep space exploration. The Beidou Navigation Satellite System, often referred to as BDS, is China's answer to GPS. With its completion in June 2020, Beidou now offers global coverage, providing precise positioning, navigation, and timing services. This system represents China's ambition to reduce its dependence on foreign navigation systems and to offer an alternative to the world. Beidou's applications span various sectors, including transportation, agriculture, and emergency response, highlighting its significant impact on both domestic and international scales. The Wolf Amendment, passed by the U.S. Congress in 2011, restricts NASA and other federal agencies from engaging in bilateral agreements with China. This legislation has significantly impacted U.S.-China space cooperation, leading to a more isolated approach in their respective space programs. While the amendment aims to address security concerns, it has also fostered a competitive environment, driving China to accelerate its own space capabilities and seek partnerships with other nations. China's journey to becoming a spacefaring nation is a complex balancing act. On one hand, it seeks to assert its technological prowess and secure a strategic advantage in space. On the other hand, it faces challenges such as international competition, regulatory constraints, and the need for sustainable development. As China continues to make strides in space exploration, it must navigate these dynamics carefully to achieve its long-term goals and contribute to the global space community.